Hello everyone, Anastasia from Happy Belly Fish is here. Today Shrikant cooked some nice spicy beetroot. You can check the link below. And he gave me this, because he thought I should throw it away. But he had no idea that you can actually cook the beetroot greens. I think there is no need to say why you should eat a lot of greens. But there is one more reason why you should eat the beetroot greens. They are crazily delicious. And it takes exactly 10 minutes to prepare them. Let's start cooking!
For this dish, you will need a bunch of fresh beetroot leaves, freshly cut preferably, 1 lemon, 2 cloves of garlic, a bit of black pepper and coriander powder. We will also need a little bit of salt and a bit of cooking oil of your choice. Let's start by cutting our beetroot tops. Just take off the ends, we don't need them, we're not going to eat them. Or cut as big as you like. You can see how I prefer it on the video. Now we have to peel the garlic. And chop it really nicely in tiny pieces, as small as you can make it. Now come the turns of spices. I mean, I'm cooking for Shrikant after all, so we can't do without pepper. I'm using about 2 teaspoons of black pepper. This one is really spicy, fresh from the plantation in Kerala. So watch out how spicy you want your beetroot tops to be. I always prefer to grind my spices fresh, but you can also use a powder. Here are our ingredients, and now we can start cooking. So heat up some cooking oil in the pan and start with the garlic. Add it to the pan and while constantly stirring, cook for no more than a minute. Once the smell of garlic starts coming out, it's time to add our spices. First we add black pepper, now we add also about 2 teaspoons of coriander powder and we mix it with garlic and oil. It's very important that you cover your spices in the oil and the flavor of the spices gets into the oil. It smells really good. And now we are adding our beetroot tops. Mix it well and make sure that it's covered in spices very nicely. So constantly stirring, we'll cook it just for about 2 to 3 minutes. And when it starts getting soft, add some water. How much water you add is entirely up to you. I like it a little soupy, so I think I'll add a little bit more water. I really like the juice, the spicy beetroot top juice. But you can also make it dry if you prefer. So in water we cook it for about 7 to 8 minutes. You can cover it with a lid to make it faster. And that's it. It's been about 10 minutes altogether and your beetroot tops are ready. Now we just add a little bit of salt according to your taste. While it's still boiling, mix it nicely and switch off the flame. The last touch is the lemon. Cut the lemon and squeeze it on top of your beetroot. It shouldn't be cooking already anymore, otherwise the lemon will evaporate. To this quantity I added only half a lemon, but you can try and see if it's as good as you want it. Then you can cover it again and let flavors immerse for another 10 minutes, and that's it. It's ready. Now it's time to serve it. Let's give it to Shrikant. and see if he recognizes what he's eating exactly.
So here's our beetroot greens. Well, I put a little extra pepper because this is how Shrikant likes it, and I put a little extra water because this is how I like it. But these details are up to you. Let's call Shrikant and see if he likes it at all. Shrikant!
What's up, wifey? Did you manage to do something with the greens I gave you?
Of course! What is this, do you think? Are you brave enough to try? I got a big spoon for you. I put extra pepper just for you, baby.
But it's not hot. It's like seriously very nice and fresh, lemony, and with a slight hint of pepper. It tastes really nice. Let me see the greens.
So can you guess that it's beetroot greens?
Not at all. It's really nice, and it's like such a nice winter food, or even summer food actually, because it's so light and not very spicy, very lemony, very fresh. Thank you. So now I would never ask if when buying beetroot that take the green off and throw it away. That's what they do here. Can I eat them all?
All for you, baby.
Thank you.
Enjoy your beetroot greens and cook with no waste. Bye!